God, I am so bad at procrastination. Hey lads, so first off, thank you for 1,000 subscribers and counting. I'm at currently 1,100 subscribers, and yeah, it's insane that I managed to get this far. I did announce last year in 2024 that I will be doing a Q&A again. Now, keep in mind this is going to be a bit shorter because I didn't get as many questions as I did for the 100 subscribers Q&A video. But, it's fine. I mean, I am, really busy in real life, so I figured I could just make do with a manageable amount of questions, so yeah, there's that. Also, if you're wondering why my voice is so deep, no, I'm not sick. I, woke up 20 minutes ago and decided to start recording. So yeah, enjoy my morning voice. It might get higher as the video goes on, I don't know, but yeah. Now you know what I sound like in the mornings. Anyways, now that all that's out of the way, let's get on with the Q&A. First question up is from Bradley J, and he asks, what's your bucket list voice acting goal? I've never really given it much thought, but honestly, I would love to voice a character in a Ghibli film, seeing as how I grew up watching those as a kid. I'm also a fan of the Cartoon Saloon films, and I would love to voice a character from one of their projects as well. Also, this is gonna sound a bit mad, but I would also really love to voice a villain in any kind of media, like if it's an audiobook, a film, or a video game. I voiced a lot of protagonists in many online projects or side characters, so I wouldn't mind doing more villain roles in the future. Dean McCarthy asks, The Missing Ghost is a charming and intriguing series. Could you tell us a quick history of it and how you came up with it in the first place? Well, believe it or not, I actually got the inspiration for the main character, Milo, from listening to the song Dem Bones by Creature Feature. It's a really good song that's about a guy who's showing off his collection of preserved organs and body parts to someone, and I initially imagined some crazy maladjusted madman just trying to make a friend while singing the song as well. I was mulling over how to draw and write him before eventually I toned him down to what he is now, just an awkward man who can see ghosts that works as an embalmer as well. I also started to wonder what kind of genre of a story I could put him in, and eventually I just went with the mystery story that I've got going on. So yeah, that's it. Also, if you want, you can check it up on Webtoon, and yeah, just give it a read and let me know what you think in the comments as well. So yeah, there's your answer, Dean. So, Darcy Brianna Tyler asks, what made you like horror in the first place? I was initially scared of watching horror as a kid, but I still had a liking for spooky media. Think maybe wolves, witches, and giants, grisly tales for gruesome kids, just, stuff like that. I also liked spooky episodes of non-spooky shows, like Graveyard Shift from SpongeBob SquarePants. I also liked movies such as Return to Oz, Coraline, Hocus Pocus, and Witches, and initially I thought, you know what, that's good enough. But eventually, as time went on, I started to realize that I actually liked the sensation of being on the edge of my seat, and as I got older, I decided to up my game and start watching classic horror films, and I started with watching Psycho by Alfred Hitchcock. Also, recently I was curious as to how many horror films I've watched throughout my life so far, and I think I'm at 130, which is insane, and that's also counting all the kids' horror films that I've watched. So, yeah, now you know how I became such a very big horror fan, Darcy. Bernie the Cat asks, favorite horror movie or horror movies? Lad, if I was to give you all of my favorite horror movies, the video will be a lot longer than it actually is. I'm just gonna give you my current top 5 just to keep things short and sweet. These happen to be The Birds, Isolation, Candyman, Nope, and The Ring. So yeah, those are like my top 5 favorite horror films. Inktoonist asks, how do you mentally or physically prepare yourself for voice acting work? Well, what I do first is read off the lines I'm given to myself, see what fits, and then I do around 2 to 3 takes per line. And sometimes I would like to write stuff for myself and just read it off alone just to see how naturally it would come off in a scene. I also do a few vocal exercises and drink water when necessary as well, so yeah, just remember, that's a very important thing to do as a voice actor. Just drink lots of water. And I also give my family a heads up just in case I need to do any yelling or screaming as well. J Youngblood VO asks, what's your favorite kind of character to voice? Well, I tend to voice many different kinds of roles, be they protagonists, side characters, and a few villains, and I'm very open to voicing different types of characters as well. But if you ask me, I think my favorite kind of character to voice would be badass female characters. For instance, like Undyne or Erica Slaughter, so yeah, that's my favorite kind of character to voice overall. And that's the end of the Q&A. Thank you so much to everyone who gave me your questions. I really enjoyed answering them. And yeah, maybe, when I hit 2,000 I might do another one, or probably something a bit different. I don't know. And lastly, thank you so much to each and every one of my subscribers for sticking around for the past 5 years listening to some Irish woman make silly voices on the internet. I really do appreciate it, and the fact that you guys stick around is enough of a motivation for me to keep going with this. So yeah. Anyways, that's the end of this video, and again, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!